February. So this year it has been celebrated today. So every February the second marks World's Wetland Day. World's Wetland Day was uh, agreed on a convention in Ramsar, a city in Iran, in 1971 to protect the wetlands. But one thing I must clearly state, as a professional in agriculture, highly related to environment, I would like to say that the world's government, Uganda, Africa, and worldwide must know that if the country cannot practice precipitation agriculture, or the country is not able to support farmers to produce affordable uh, horticultural products from machines like irrigation and the rest, then there is need for the use of wetland to be allowed for the purpose of agriculture, strictly sustainable agriculture, and then organic farming. Sustainable agriculture involves the use of methods that does not leave traces of harmful elements like oil, smoke in the environment, or fumes from the engine of generators, and also um, does not leave harmful herbicides or pesticides in the soil, chemical pesticides in the soil. They are organic pesticides that can be used. So for the wetland use, for the agricultural purpose in the wetland, it is very necessary. For example, in Uganda, barely nothing has been done so far to avoid reliance on natural weather. So we need the wetland to produce horticultural crops like um, onion and tomatoes, to mention but a few, even cabbages. Because under normal environment, under our normal sunshine condition and rainfall condition, the soil factor, that's the edaphic factor, sometimes we are not able due to climate shock and climate change, which is now very rampant in our area. For example, in the northern Uganda, we are struggling with the prices of onions and tomatoes. I remember last year in 2023 when the government passed a bill which was preventing people from growing onions from wetland. Onion rose from the price of 1,000 per kilogram in a local market here, known as Oliga Market, to a price of up to 6,000. In Kampala, I heard it was around 7,000, where one of the greatest comedians in northern Uganda, by the name Akite Akelo, posted that it is better for me to start learning how to cook food without frying it with onion. So this is the situation that it would put people in if totally the use of wetland is banned. We need it for agricultural purpose. In fact, it protects the environment. Disturbing the habitat of certain animals that stay in it, like snakes, like fish, can be controlled if sustainable agriculture and organic farming is practiced on wetland. Not this policy of saying let's throw away the use of wetland completely, and yet they're giving it to some investors secretly to use it to grow those crops, and yet they sell it very expensively, making people not to eat nice food because they could not afford, and those who afford, they buy it at very expensive prices. So, on the other hand, we must also know that we must protect the high environment under all cost. Any harmful approach on the environment, like uncontrolled mining, uncontrolled fishing, uh, reclamation of wetland for the purpose of settlement, those things must be managed, must be mitigated and controlled to the highest level, because wetland contributes to a higher level of rainfall formation and also impact our environment very positively. We need to protect it at all cost, but let's also make it good use sustainably for agriculture. The use of the environment for things like industrialization, which will leads to the dumping of burnt oil into those water is highly not accepted. Thank you very much as you have celebrated this year for Uganda in Gulu City. I wish you all the best. Let's protect our environment. We are just getting started about the environment. We are coming fast. Thank you. Nice time. YouTube 30 on biology.